Hey Rob, come over here and do this video. People want to know about Sony.
I don't want to do the video. There's nothing to say about Sony. Sony, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't want to do it.
Rob, you gotta come over here and do this video. People subscribe to your channel. They want to know about what Sony had to say.
Sony let me down. Sony pretty much blew their hype on nothing.
Come on, Rob. Can't be nothing. They must have said something good, right?
All right. I'm coming. I guess it's not all bad news.
Games new to me. Please like and subscribe.
Hey guys, Rob here for Games New to Me. Let me start with a little backstory on the PS4 before jumping into the newly announced PS4 codename Neo, now called PlayStation 4 Pro. Back when the PlayStation 4 originally launched, Sony was keenly aware that straight out of the gate the system was underpowered. Technology is moving forward really fast these days, and by the time the PlayStation 4 launched, technological capabilities had already passed it by. Same is true for the Xbox One, and actually even more so than the PlayStation 4. The result was a console that sometimes couldn't render graphics in true 1080p, and the frame rate on the vast majority of games was considerably less than 60 frames per second. In fact, both Sony and Microsoft stopped even trying to hit the 60 frames per second benchmark and started capping their games at 30 frames per second. Which brings us to the present. We're a little bit less than halfway through this console's generation, and in spite of tweaks and updates to the system, things have not vastly improved in the performance of gaming. So Sony comes up with a plan to launch a mid-generation updated console that would perform considerably better. How much better is hard to say, as specs don't tell the whole story. Execution and creative coding play a big part in overall performance. Now let's talk about Sony's PlayStation 4 Neo, now known officially as the PlayStation 4 Pro. During Sony's unveiling of the updated current generation console, the PS4 Pro, Andrew House, president and group CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment, at length discussed how Sony was looking towards the future of gaming and 4K graphics were the holy grail benchmark now. Lead architect for the system, Mark Kearney, was introduced to speak about the system and what we can expect. Kearney said Sony wants to, quote, take the PS4 experience to extraordinary new levels, which is a somewhat ironic thing to say since the PS4 Pro, unlike its Microsoft counterpart, does not even have a 4K Blu-ray drive. So, what will you get with a PS4 Pro? Well, number 1, 1TB hard drive. Okay, that's a decent start. Number 2, doubled GPU power and technology adapted from AMD Polaris graphical architecture somewhere in the range of 4 teraflops. Number 3, benefit of HDR that can deliver, as Kearney put it, quote, a level of photorealism that you've never experienced in a game. However, point number 3 is a bit of a misnomer because it has been announced that all PS4s are getting an HDR upgrade via a new system update. This includes everyone and anyone who already owns or is planning to buy a PS4 of any type. If you have a PS4, you're getting an HDR upgrade. The PlayStation 4 Slim, now known simply as the PlayStation 4, is something I'd already discussed in another video, so I'm not going to talk about it here. In essence, it's a thinner PS4 with some minor tweaks here and there. The only part worth mentioning is that it's going to be sold at a considerably lower price, somewhere in the range of $250 give or take. Back to the PS4 Pro. Kearney clarified that PS4 Pro isn't just for people with a 4K or HDR capable display, as developers can make use of extra power to improve visual fidelity on standard 1080p TVs. And that, my friends, is absolutely true. In all likelihood, you'll get tremendous performance out of the PS4 Pro on a standard 1080p HD television. You will most definitely see an improvement in texture, lighting, shadows, rendering, and frame rates. So this is a major selling point even if you don't own a 4K TV. As for how the PlayStation 4 will perform on actual 4K televisions and monitors, that's anyone's guess really. There will obviously be some upscaling done for 4K sets. As far as performance on a 4K TV, I just can't answer that question because the only thing I've seen is what Sony execs demonstrated, and who knows how legit that actually is. We've been burned by video game footage before, only to later find that the graphics were manipulated for the purpose of demonstrating the game/system. So let me ask you guys, what do you think about the Sony PlayStation 4 Pro? Are you excited about it? Are you going to be getting one? Are you going to have to wait and see type of policy? Or are you just going to stick with your existing PS4? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, guys, Thank you so much for supporting my channel and watching my videos. To my subscribers, I can't even begin to thank you enough. You make this hobby of mine so much more enjoyable that words just fail me. I'm just a guy on YouTube who loves gaming and making videos to inform and entertain. It feels amazing, and I mean amazing, that there are people out there who are entertained and hopefully informed by my videos. I'd be making them even if nobody watched, so the growth of this community is just mind-blowing to me. Thank you so much. This is Rob for Games New to Me saying, be good to each other, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.